Okay, Wayward Walker here, without the Wayward Woofer, because he's not allowed on this trail. So, shame on them. But this is where I am. Sibley Farm, Burncoat Pond. The Burncoat Pond part is part of the wildlife sanctuary. Sorry, repeat the sign. It says dogs are only welcome on Sibley Farm, which is over there. And actually went up there with him the other day. We didn't take any videos. There was nothing there. Let's see. Well, it shouldn't say that. It was a little bit, but as you can see here, it says no pets. So I don't know what we're gonna find. The whole area is part of an old farm. I'm not sure what's in there, what we're gonna see, and well, we'll find out. And I have to say, I've been noticing there's a lot of people looking at my videos. I mean, not thousands, maybe not even hundreds. Some of them like 150 views. And no, I don't watch them 150 times. So I appreciate that. And a big pile of rocks right here. Looks like a wall, maybe. Anyway, I appreciate that, and thank you. So we're coming to a wall here, and we've been talking a lot about walls, it seems, lately. And this is an example of a tossed wall, they call them, which is one that was, you can see it's been knocked down over there, but as they plowed these fields, and they still use them for hay fields, evidently, but as they plowed them, they just took the rocks, threw them to the side, made a wall out of them without any particular method, I guess you'd call it. I'm guessing one time there was some livestock here. You can see there's a fence post. So they probably kept livestock in here. And that's how they kept them in, obviously. All right, let me cross our little brook here. So we're gonna head up in here, and it almost looks like that could have been a road at one time. That was just washed out. All right, so here we go. We're gonna climb up this hill, and who knows what, I really have no idea what we're gonna come across. I don't know if there's any foundations in here. I wasn't actually gonna come to this one today, but then I said, let's. Obviously, like someone would be following these blue dots, and we'll be looking. Still not overly green, as they say. So I should still be able to see things in the woods, some places. So as soon as I come across something, I will. I'll show you. The only things you saw the other day, it was some kind of old vehicle. It was just off on the other side of the wall. That is probably that same wall you saw. And there were a little farm, piece of farm machinery. I'm not sure what it was. But anyway, I will keep moving. As soon as I see something, I'll be back. I'm a little ways further up. Just wanted to show you this interesting tree as it's kind of winds its way one way, then another way, and unusual. Don't know why it would have done that quite like that, because it's not no evidence of branches or usually when they do that, it's because it fell or something happened to it. Got weighted down by snow, which caused it to kind of So heading out one way and then it would go back up. So I don't know why that is like that. But then, I'm sure it has a reason. Alright, so it's not a bad little trail actually. Uh-oh, I'm gonna Sibley Farm Flat Rock Trail. I'm assuming that is the one that goes to Sibley Farm. And this is the one going to Flat Rock. Well, we'll see what the Flat Rock is, I guess. So, no other walls or anything up here. It's pretty. Looks like it was never really improved much. Until I'm walking, there's plenty of rocks around. But we'll keep moving and see what we see. We'll be back. Just as I said, I hadn't seen any walls. Here's a wall. And so let's see what we can learn from it. So you can see this one wasn't just dumped. This one was built. Just tell by the way the stones are put there. Probably some kind of a boundary wall, or it could have been a pasture wall as well. It just was a little more taken care of. There's an interesting boulder down there on top of it. There's an interesting boulder right there. We'll see that in a minute. Kind of over here. This is one reason I don't always like to take the wandering the wayward woofer with me. This is hard to get him when we start going off trail, and tends to be a struggle sometimes. This is kind of interesting. It looks like it's been knocked over, but that rock is very square. It's been cut, but that big one on the top and that flat one. This goes back to the Indian, Native American things. Stone rose. Is that something? It's got quartz in it. This could be a niche through there. It's so hard to tell though, because you don't know. Somebody was here, just for some reason decided to move it. Move those rocks. And I don't think it's a Native American stone row, only because see up here, the curves or corners going back that way. So this may have been some kind of pasture in here. Or it could be the boundaries of one of the farms. Not really sure. Well, over here a little bit. It's sort of open. See if there's anything here. This is not flat by any means. Like I said, it could have been a pasture, I suppose. In this case, it wouldn't have been flat and proved too much in some. But anyway, so let's go and take a look at that boulder. See what that has to say. Alright, so trail's gonna go right in front. Doesn't look like anything special though. Tree growing on the top. So I don't think this was used for any particular purpose other than just being here. Hard to say. A lot of these things that you find in the woods just subject to interpretation. Depending on who's doing interpreting. Anyway, all right, I'll keep walking. See what else we find. Beautiful day. We'll be back. So we just came from that way. And come across another wall. This is another just kind of thrown, dumped wall. Goes up that way. And also it looks like this might have been an old cart road or something. Not well worn, but used. So there's another wall up there. I'm gonna go up that way. But I saw evidence of it kind of back there a little bit. It's actually fairly clean in here as far as brush and undergrowth. I'm not sure what this might have been. Turn that way. Let's see if we do. Yep, we do. All right, so come up there. Some old trees in here. Okay, sure it was that way. This looks like the one we want though. More well used. I know, what's the matter with me? I never go on well used trails if I can help it. Oh, it's quite a trail. Tree trail. Alright, so let's go see this pile of stones and see exactly what's going on here, if we can tell. It's supposed to rain all this weekend, so I don't know how I'm going to get out or not. There's a couple of places I still want to get to before it's all overgrown. Okay, that's a very large tree right there in the middle. Been there a long time. I don't know if you can see it up there, but through the trees, I can see the pond, Burncoke Pond. All right, what is it up here? Pile of rocks. A wall. So this one goes all the way down to where we were before. It's just a stone dump. Looks like it. Not seeing anything jump out at me like was anything other than a dump. Quite a tree. I bet the tree's 300 years old. Alright, so what do we got up here? Yeah, we have a break in the wall. intersection here. So also kind of tells me that probably weren't Native American stone rooms here. Not that they couldn't have done that, but they usually did. It goes on that way. So let's go back up here. See what we see. And that big tree that we saw up here. I don't know what kind of tree it is because I'm just not a tree guy. What was it? There. I think this, I think that kind of tells us, first of all, this was all logged at one time, a long time ago. See some really large stumps. And some of the logs dropped, but they never took them. But the tree, looking at it again, almost looks like, well, it's dead, I think, but almost looks like it could have been when it first grew, was out in the open in the middle of pasture. So that tells me again that this might have just been pasture land. Cows, sheep, whatever they had. Back on the trail, let's see the pond. I don't know where the flat rock is. There's a big stump over there, so we will be back as soon as we find something else. See the pond over there. And I think I just saw a blue heron flying. I don't know what that is. Well, up at the plane, but something calling too. Not sure what that is. So, you see that, I guess I went a little too far, but that wall comes down from here, we saw. Also came to Trail Junction, and I took the left because the left is said it's Flat Rock Trail, so that's what our objective is. So, anything out there? No moose, nothing. All right, let's just keep going. And this does not look like it was eroded anymore. Another big tree. Wow. Really need to figure a way to figure out how old those are. Anyway, so we're gonna keep going, and I should look at the map, but it feels well marked, so wherever it takes us, it takes us. The blowdown is here. All right, back into the Laurel Tunnel. All right, some mud coming up too. So I'll shut you off again, and I'll be back. I don't know what that is. It's a bird. And no matter how much I try, I cannot learn what bird makes what calls other than red cardinals. I got a couple others, but that one I don't know. And I can't see anything. There's two of them. You know, I used to take my binoculars and try to find them. It's not very good at it. So, he's probably right in front of me. Well, all right, let's keep going. All right, looks like I'm on a peninsula here. The trail goes like a little loop. We're looking for something that's called Richards Overlook. I still don't know where the Flat Rock is, but as you can see, the pond is over there. Let's go all the way around. So, I'm not sure what Richards Overlook is. If it's connected to the Table Rock or Flat Rock, but who knows? So we'll find out. There's some houses on the other side of this pond. So following the blue dots, the yellow dot, Richards Overlook. Oh, must be this rather large boulder down here. Very nice. Well, let's go take a look at that. Yeah, somebody had a fire in here. I'm not going to climb it because my back hurts already. But this is the pond. Very nice. I think that's where obviously I came from, somewhere over there. Now, I think this just kind of loops around over here and it goes back. And we go back to the other side. So now we've got a yellow. A dog and a duck. Well, let's go this way. So this little point, I think, this goes out to the pond. Yeah. Peninsula kind of thing. Trail comes in. That's probably where we need to turn. As it ends right there. See, there's some houses on the other side. It reminds me of Opacum, whatever we call it. We just kind of, except this is bigger. This peninsula is bigger than that one, but except one. People camp up here. They love camp. Not seeing a lot of trash or anything, but it'd be a nice place. Houses over there. Oops. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, my son has boats and I've had boats. That show is going to take away most of this peace and quiet that's on the trail when they're running around. Just saying. Well, let's go this way. You know, something about being out in the woods and the quiet. You're always going to hear, like I heard Jet up there. And I think I mentioned the other day, when they, this is in Spencer, by the way. But when you're out in there we go. There you go. And it was I believe, it was a anyway, what was I saying? Oh, as I mentioned, like, you know, when you're Sturbridge, you expect to hear the turnpike, Mass Pike, no matter where you are. Okay, it's just the way it is. But some places can be quiet. dog somewhere that's not very happy. I think he's on the other side of that section of the pond. If he sees me. But let's see what we find up here. Yeah, it goes, actually, maybe it's like two separate ponds. It goes through a little channel over there. Oh, let's go around here. We're gonna, nope. Lost my dead end into the water, but it doesn't. Right this way? All right, so I say this kind of dead ends here, so let's go up here. Trail again. And go the other way. You know how much, see when I don't have a dog, you know how much steadier I am? There's a campfire there. There might be a trail there. We're gonna go back this way. Well, I give them credit because they keep the area clean. Now we're coming up here. See, I'm steadier because I don't have him pulling on me, and I have my trusty stick. Helps me remain upright. Well, not really, but kind of. All right, I'm going to shut you off. See where we go now. I'm still looking for the flat rock. Where is the flat rock? So we come to another junction. We just kind of backtracked from where we were. So it says if we take the right here, this is the Kalimia or something loop trail. So I guess we'll see where this is going to take us. And I guess we'll follow the yellow dots this time. Well, laurel through here. All right, so I will keep you completely up to date on what we find here. If anything, just up here. Sit for a few minutes because my back is starting to bother me, but nothing. All right, I'll be back. Here's another junction. There's no signs in this one. The yellow dot there. The yellow dot there. Look at the map. I think this yellow dot, this trail, that's probably that loop. It's gonna loop around. I'm gonna go this way because it's taking a while. The side of the pond. It should connect with the midnight trail, the Mid-State Trail. And it'll take me to another trail that should lead me back to where we started. Maybe the trail that Jack and I were on the other day. So, again, just see what we see. Not really easy to see anything in the woods. On the laurel, which would be like that in the middle of winter too, but then that trail pond in front of us. But no flat rock. Very disappointed. Will we find a flat rock? Yeah, I wonder if this is the flat rock. I don't consider it a flat rock, but others might. It's not marked as a flat rock. Now I wonder why the blue things are on the other side of the yellow things. Not going in that direction. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. But I don't think it's the flat rock. My personal opinion. All right, we'll be taking another junction. It says Calmia Loop Trail goes that way. That's where we just came from. So I'm also assuming it must go that way. Yeah, sign there. But I gotta go this way. Because I believe it said this is gonna take me to the Mid-State Trail. And then connect with another trail, Meadowview Trail, I think it's called. Take me back to my truck. Nice, actually, this is very nice. Another very nice area. I mean, it's really getting to love all these things. Even though sometimes I don't always see exciting things like foundations and walls. This could be a flat rock. Let's see. I don't always see exciting things like foundations and mills and dams and walls and stuff. Native American artifacts. But, alright, now this is probably the flat rock because this is definitely flatter than the other one was. See the pond. Can't tell how deep that is, if it's deep. Come on. There's no buildings on that side over there, though. Just down there. All right, so I think we found the flat rock, so let's keep heading on down the trail here. See what we come up to. More Mount Laurel. What a surprise. Not too early to bloom yet. I don't even see any buds yet. Alright. Well, you know the drill. We'll be back. Alright, so we've come to Trail Junction. This is called Laurel Loop Trail and 2 Mid-State Trail. So I don't want to go another loop. So we will stay following the yellow dots. Now, if you don't know about the Mid-State Trail, it's a trail, I think it's the 92 and 93 miles. It goes from the Rhode Island, Massachusetts border to the New Hampshire, Massachusetts border. Pretty much right, well, I think it's all in Worcester County. We're at the middle of it. And I don't know, a few sections of it. And, you know, it's a nice church. Parts I've been on. I think one part I was on, I had to do some road walking, but I guess that's expected. Well, maybe sometime I'll just start doing different sections of it. Maybe I'll end up doing the whole thing one day. One time. We don't camp in the woods. We just like to sleep in nice beds. We don't like to have to carry them around with us. But anyway, so that should tell you that the Appalachian Trail is out of the question as well. Anyway, let me keep going, see what I can find. When I get to the Mid-State Trail, I will put you back on. Okay, we have come to a trail junction. Here we are. That goes to Sibley Farm. Old Spring Road parking. It looks like the Mid-State Trail. Fine. Yeah, we have to look at the map. As you can see, I put a picture in there of a water crossing I had to do. First one of the year. Very exciting. Hey, the water was deep. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, we got some things blooming finally. Very nice. All right, I am going to shut you off again. Look at my map and decide which way I'm going to go. All right, so I'm going to take the Mid-State Trail. It's going to take me up to the other trail. I do not have the Sibley Farm Trail on my map, so I don't really know where it goes. But it almost looks like it's going to take me back the way we came. So I decided I'm going to do this. And then, like I said, I did it, I guess. What's interesting is, you see yellow triangles, means Mid-State Trail. What's interesting is, I don't know where the Mid-State Trail goes that way, but I see a sign up here, maybe that'll tell us something. Because I didn't see any yellow triangles up that way. Beaver Bend Trail. Okay, that one's not on my map either. Beaver Bend. All right, let me shut you off again and see what I can. Well, I had to turn myself around about 14 times. But now I'm back on the Blue Dot Trail, which is that Sibley Farm Trail. And now I'm seeing the markers here too for the Mid-State Trail. And the way I was going, what I thought was it was the Mid-State Trail, but however, it was not going in the direction I wanted. You know, this is the Laurel Loop Trail over there. So, we'll go back on track. That's a trip. All right. So now we're back on the Yellow Dot Trail. Oh, who knows? I'm just going to go this way because I'm not going to get over there somewhere. Back to the farm. All right, we'll be back. I knew it was too good to last. I found an uphill. Has to come sooner or later. There's always an up. I don't remember there being any down. It's quite rocky. But I'm hoping when I get to the top, it's going to take me to the field. And then I can just go down the field and be done. But until such time, I'll be dodging and climbing over rocks. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful trail. All right. So I'll be back when I'm recovered at the top. All right, I'm back. I made it almost to the top of the hill. Came up that trail there. That trail over there dead ends. And the Mid-State Trail continues further up this hill, but then it kind of goes in the opposite direction where I want to go, and then it goes to the field like I thought it did. So now I'm taking what is called the White Oak Trail, a quarter of a mile to the Bluebird Trail, and I'm going to take the Bluebird Trail, and that should take me back down to the truck. So I'm going to go over this little bridge here, but I will be back. I'd rather go this way, stay in the woods, than get up on that field. So we'll be back. All right, so I'm still going on the trail. I just wanted to show you. It's popped up here as a wall, you know, covered. Another dump wall. So this could be one of the walls we're following before. Just further down this way, in front of us. Very grown in with all the laurel, if you will. All right, so let's just keep walking and see what else we see. Okay, I'm almost back up to the hayfield. See another pile of rocks here. It's interesting because you can tell I just came from that way, and you can see how the land has changed. It's changing, and you can almost tell like this pile was abandoned later than back down there. It was all used for something with a farm. There's piles of dirt and stuff that have been piled up. I don't think this is a can. You can tell it's just a rock pile. A little pile of stone with the marker here for something. Again, I don't think that's anything old. Wall goes across up there. Get over there. Too much hassle. Let's go just take a look at these piles of stone up here. Now this was an old logging road, a farm road or something at one time. See the track. And a stone pile. Now this one, you might want to, could be possibly some kind of cairn or effigy or something, but I don't think so. Only because, you know, got the big rocks there. Good turtle. But as I said before, and I'll say again, I'm the wrong guy to be trying to tell what they look like. Alright, so I'm almost done. I think this is probably, I don't know, 3 miles? It's a very nice area. Come back here again, so I'll take the dog. This is all being made, but I don't think this is old. Who knows? Alright, I'll switch off. Let's go back to the truck. I'll turn it back on. If I see anything else, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm wondering if I stand here long enough, if I'll see a nun come running over there and singing. What do you think? Probably not, huh? Alright, I'm just about back to the truck. I think you can probably see it in front of me. That's the way we went over there where the white sign is. That's where we started. And we just at the end of our journey, I guess. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever. And see, there's a perfect example of a pasture tree. It just has always been in this pasture, in these fields, and never any of the trees grow around it. Alright, anyway, so I hope you enjoy this little hike in the woods. It was about a little over 3 miles. And we are going to call it a day. Remember, get outside, explore, see what's around you. It's fun, and you just never know what you're going to come across. Sometimes you don't come across anything, but it's still nice. And I guess that's it for now. We'll catch you on the next time.